Well, a new report says that Israel's Mossad provided intelligence to Germany, leading to the arrest of an Iranian man suspected of planning an attack. Authorities in Western Germany saying a 32-year-old Iranian citizen suspected of having procured deadly poisons like cyanide and ricin to commit a, quote, Islamist-motivated attack. Israeli sources confirming the Mossad's involvement after local reports. Let's bring in I-24 News correspondent Pia Steckelbach joining us live in studio. Pia, good morning. What is the latest on this story? And briefly summarize for us what we know about the suspect in custody.
Well, Hamda, actually, the German police arrested two Iranian citizens. They are brothers. One of them is, as you mentioned, 32. The other one is 25 years old. They were residing in the city of Castrop-Rauxel, which is a medium-sized city in the west of Germany. And they have already stayed in Germany since 2015, so they were not new. Now, they are accused to have possessed cyanide and ricin, which are two chemicals that, when you use them accordingly in an attack, can really lead to mass casualty catastrophes. Now, this the warning that the German authorities received actually only referred to one of the brothers, but the other brother was actually at the time of the police operation in the apartment, and he was already known to the police, not for anything connected to Islamism, but still they already also arrested him. Now, this police operation was actually a raid that happened in the night between Saturday and Sunday, and it happened after, as I already mentioned, a hint reached the German authorities, and the interior minister of the federal state where the city of Castrop-Rauxel is located, he said that this hint did not leave any time for this operation to happen. He said that this warning has been very concrete, that these two brothers, or at least one of them, was imminently planning an attack. Now, the police was on the ground this night, but also specialists for chemical weapons. They brought containers with them in case anything would be discovered that needed to be contained immediately. There were also firefighters on the scene. So this was already in the beginning treated as an attempted terror attack. However, what is interesting is that these forces did not find the expected chemicals in that apartment. What they found is not exactly known, but they secured some evidence that will be analyzed now. And they arrested the brothers, as I said, and there's also already now an official arrest warrant, which enables the authorities to imprison them and to put them on trial, actually. Now, the investigation, of course, is continuing, and if these attacks, or if the plans for the attacks prove to be true, these brothers can face a sentence between 3 and 15 years for planned murder. If the Islamist motive proves to be true, we'll be more in the side of 15 years or even longer. And the first assumption of the authorities was actually that these people might be connected to the Iranian regime. Now, German media says that this might actually not be the case, but again, details are coming out quite slowly. But what we know from the authorities is that if these plans for the attack, if they would have managed to actually conduct an attack, that would have really led to a mass catastrophe.
And Pia, what do we know about where the tip to German authorities came from?
Well, we don't know for sure where this hint was coming from that was given to the German authorities. What the Israeli news outlet Ynet said is that the Mossad is behind the warning. They say that Israeli forces confirmed the Mossad's decisive involvement. Now, this is actually not so hard to imagine, Hamda, given the cooperation between Israeli and German authorities. Only in December, the German president of the Office for the Protection of the Constitution, he said that they have information that Iran is trying to map out Jewish targets in Germany, so it's not hard to imagine that Israel's security agency, the Mossad, was investigating Iranian nationals or Jewish, or was actually monitoring Jewish institutions in Germany. So it might be possible that this hint indeed came from the Mossad, but German media says in general they kept it very vague. They say that the warning came from a friendly nation's intelligence service, assuming that it might as well have come from the United States, for example, as the two authorities, the German and the US authorities, have also worked closely together in intelligence affairs in the past. So we don't really know for sure, Hamda. But what is important to know is that this is not the first time an attack of that nature has been planned in Germany. When we look back 4 years ago, there was a Tunisian national who planned also an attack with ricin together with his German wife in the city of Cologne, and it was also prevented thanks to the hint of a foreign intelligence agency. So also this attack, if these people would have gone through with it, would have cost the life of thousands of people. So here we have see a very similar incident. Also, the German Interior Minister Nancy Faeser warned that Germany was and will be in the focus of Islamist terrorists. So we might have to wait for the results of this investigation now.
I-24 News correspondent Pia Steckelbach live in studio with us this morning. Thank you.